for this opportunity. My name is Candice Garrison, and I'm a work in progress. My long and very wrong path began in 1988 at age 15, when teen pregnancy was not popular. The child I gave birth to only lived 18 months. For me, this was a horrible loss, but I had to question if it was a relief for others. Due to the way that society viewed teenage pregnancy, I began to think that God didn't love me, and this was why He took my baby from me. I received no counseling after my child's death, and seeking the child I had lost, I had begun to have children out of wedlock. I came out from a good family, and both my parents worked. My dad worked at RJR, my mother was a registered nurse. However, I soon understood that my mother and father were not on good terms. While we were not a family living in poverty, sometimes regardless of the family unit, children take the wrong path. At age 21 with 3 children, no education, and living in a low-income housing project where drugs was prominent, I became a product of my environment. I was in survival mode, and I began to sell drugs. I found myself very good at it. By this time, I had 5 children, and relationships with their fathers were non-existent. Struggling to take care of my children, I was arrested. After my first arrest, my family began to question, how would I end up? I was at my mother's house with nowhere to go and 5 children. My arrest was during the time where after 3 strikes, the court did not give any more chances. Struggling to feed my family, I received all 3 of my strikes within a short period of time. After the first arrest, I knew that I would be evicted and that I had 10 days to make money to find a place to live. I could not put any more burden on my mother, and so I went back to doing the only thing I was good at. Unfortunately, I got arrested while I was out on bond. At this point, I'm thinking, my mom's gonna die of a heart attack. My kids would be in foster care. The youngest age 1, the oldest was age 9. I could not get any lower than where I was. The judge told me, Ms. Garrison, you cannot come back. You have your 3 strikes. I was fortunate that I never served any time, and I was determined at this point to find another way. I had to find another way for me and my children. This was when I saw the Goodwill commercial. I had seen the commercial before, but I never thought of myself as one of those people that needed that type of program. The law had labeled me as a drug dealer, but I knew I was a good person, just someone who was trying to make it work by any means necessary. After all, the money I made was being shared with those in the neighborhood and the community that I lived in. While I continued to believe that I did not need Goodwill or such a handout, the truth was that I was prospering from someone else's downfall to make a living. Once this truth hit me, I was open to contacting Goodwill. First person I met, Miss Rosa Williams. Miss Rosa Williams. She gave me the business. She told me you need to be here at a certain time, you need to be dressed a certain way, and you need to be open and ready to work hard. I began job training and job skill classes at Goodwill. I know Goodwill saved me and my children from a very different path. It was not easy though. There were disappointments and there were setbacks. I participated in NC Works. That was a former offender program that I learned about from Goodwill. Goodwill continued to provide me with suggestions and refer to other partner agencies as well. Over the years, I have taken various enrichment programs from Ms. Rosen at my side the entire time. This was comforting knowing that I had someone who cared about me. I had gone from saying that I did not need or want to be a part of Goodwill to Goodwill being the first and last thought I had each day. With all of my past being my past, I am now prepared to look forward to my future. My goals was to make sure that my children didn't repeat my mistakes. In the past 18 years, I have not had any setbacks while completing my education and raising my children. Currently, I'm working with patients as a CNA making $9 an hour, and I've been thankful for this job and salary because it was an honest living. And by working lots of overtime, I make it work. When my oldest daughter was fearful of going to college, I told her we would tag team, and we did just that. We both attended and graduated from Winston-Salem State University. I still remember when WSSU sent me the acceptance letter. Because we both applied at the same time, I just assumed they had sent the acceptance letter to the wrong garrison. I kept calling the admission saying, this is a mistake. You put the wrong name on the admissions letter. But the admission said, no ma'am, it was for Candice. Well, at this point, I had to show my daughter courage, and we both attended. I had been preaching education to my children, so now I had to go. I remember thinking to myself, what has Goodwill got me into now? 4 years later, I walked with an undergraduate in psychology. After this, I caught the bug. And the dynamic duo, as we had named ourselves, got their masters together in adult education. Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University. At this point, I have to give a shout out to my professor, Dr. Austin. And also I want to give a special shout out to Ms. Linda Carter. I love and believe in Goodwill. Even now when I need anything, I turn to Goodwill first. Goodwill helped me to learn patience, determination, and how to turn a mess into a message. I learned and took advantage of various scholarship opportunities and financial assistance for college courses, which in turn helped me to navigate assisting my children through college. Currently, I have a daughter at the University of Minnesota getting her master's degree. I have a son at Wilberforce in Ohio getting his undergrad. And my youngest daughter is at North Carolina Central in Durham. My message to everyone is to never quit. I have become a lifelong learner. As we heard before, I am a lifelong learner. Without Goodwill, I would not have known where to start. Goodwill gives you a place to go to receive encouragement and to know someone has your back. I want to thank each one who is here and those that are not for the part that they played in helping me to reach this point in my life. My plans is to lift up others and always continue to move forward. I'm now taking a tech skills employment training class under Ms. Carter, offered through Forsyth Tech. My primary goal is to become a facilitator. I desperately want to give back for all that I have gained and learned. Now, I realize that I may have to work my way to this goal as well. And with this being said, I would like to remind the audience that I am available for employment. I can promise you that I will not let you down. I have 18 years worth of commitment to change as my collaborator. Thank you.